Greg Andruck bringing you another Business Freedom Conversation post. So the numbers are just out, and housing prices went down 3.1% in May, just a couple weeks ago when they finished the month, and we have the data. That's the largest decline since 2011. Existing homes have declined about 33% since 2022. Supply on the market remains extremely low. The average mortgage rate is 6.67%, and the typical house is on the market for 18 days, which reflects the very small inventory. 25% of May home sales were for cash. So this is why this is important for you. And again, it depends on what business you're in and what type of business that fits into this. But housing construction, which in May had a 5% increase, is probably the largest employment industry because of all of the other things that go with it. And if your business relates to real estate and housing, you're kind of looking at a difficult situation, but this difficult situation is tempered by the fact that everybody's desperately trying to hang on to their 2 and 3% mortgages that they got over the last several years. So, but look at what's going on in the bigger picture. So if the Fed raises rates again, and the banks are sitting on $2.2 trillion in unrealized losses on their bond portfolios. And now the real estate portion, which is probably the largest portion of those portfolios that banks hold, is real estate backed loans. You're going to have a double effect. You're going to have a decline in the value of those mortgage backed securities because the rates are going to go up. Rates go up, value of the portfolio goes down. But then the underlying collateral is already 33% less. We're looking at something that our very controlled press is not revealing, is we're looking at the start of a very large financial crisis. Maybe larger than the savings and loan crisis of the 70s and 80s, because that's exactly what happened back then, but it took 6 years because they raised the rates so much slower. And what happened is we had recessions because of that, and the value of the homes declined. Remember, residential real estate's value goes in line with people's incomes. No income, low value. High income, high value. So if we're seeing the housing market, but the silver lining to this is that new construction starts went up 5.2%. If we see this start to decline, and people lose their jobs, and then people don't need carpet and cabinets and electronics and light fixtures and all the things that go into houses, you're looking at undermining the entire economy, and you've already got the banks on the edge because of these rapid, large rate increases, and now the collateral's deteriorating. So why am I telling you this? Again, get your house in order, shore up your balance sheet, look at where you fit into this. Where can you be hurt down the road? Because if they raise the rate starting again next month or the month after, there's going to be a problem. And I'm bringing this to you so that you can prepare for this. So I'll catch you on the next one. This is Greg Andruck in the Business Freedom Conversation.